I know an author who created a Facebook community around a specific topic, and he built this community and it actually became pretty dynamic. There were a lot of members, they were interacting, and then one day mysteriously the name of the community changed to the name of his upcoming book, and the picture changed to the book cover. And all of a sudden, all that time of developing interaction and authenticity faded away into a mere promotion. Well, you can imagine that me and many others left pretty quickly. The focus of today's lesson is on what does it mean to be authentic. You know, we hear that word all the time. Everyone says, oh, you have to communicate authentically or you have to be authentic. But a lot of times, I think a lot of people wonder, well, what does that really mean? Why am I supposed to be authentic? How is that different than how I'm already talking and communicating? Well, first let's answer the question, why is it important? The reason it's so critical is because in our materialistic and consumer society, what's happened is people have become objects. We have turned them into objects, and we've turned content and resources into products. And in doing that, in objectifying people, we've essentially lost the connection between people. We've made people into objects that we can use and manipulate for our own ends. And so when people cry out for authenticity, what they're crying for is a return to relationship, a return to connection that has been lost in this consumer-driven and consumer-focused world. So I think the key thing that we need to understand as thought leaders is that when I say to you, or someone else says to you, be authentic, what we're telling you is take who you are, take how you would relate to people on an everyday level when you truly care about them, and replicate that as you engage your community. So the key is that when you engage your online community, your readers, the book groups, the people that you meet at conferences, you want to be engaging with them in a way that if someone were to connect with you on a much more personal level, say at a soccer game or at church, it would feel the same way. And the idea is, if you do this, your community won't feel like a marketing gimmick. It won't feel like something you're doing to push your product, your training, your next seminar. It will truly feel like a group of people that you care about and that you want to see them grow and develop in your cause. So let's take a minute to really think about what an authentic encounter looks like. I want to share with you 4 very, very simple ideas that you can begin to put in practice as you try to engage authentically. The first one is being tangible. If it's real and plausible and palpable, it will feel more authentic. If you stay very ethereal and disconnected from reality in the way that you talk and the way that you engage, it's going to be really hard for people to think that you're really being authentic with them. So you need to talk about tangible things. Use examples. Use examples from your own life and talking about things that they might understand and relate to. The second one is about being personal. As we engage with people and relate with them, it's very important that we engage personally. So no matter if you're talking to a Facebook group of 10,000 people or if you're at a book signing with only 20, you want to find out their names. You want to talk to them like they're real people. They're really there. They are really interested in your cause. They're interested in your content. They're interested in your thought leadership. They're looking to you as a leader. So you want to engage them personally. The third one is be accessible. And that means that you don't disappear for 5 months and not tell people where you're going. So if you're going to be away for a week or 2, you might want to say on your Facebook group or your Twitter or on your website something about the fact that you're going to be out of touch for a little while. And you want to be there regularly. You want to be connecting with them. And when they ask a question, you want to answer it. So that makes authenticity really come alive because they see that you aren't just this invisible force out there on the internet somewhere or this amazing person that they respect and look up to. But you're approachable, you're accessible, they can come up to you, they can interact, and they can truly hope for a response. The final one is being reliable. And reliability is critical because consistency helps people to feel comfortable. If you're engaging and connecting with people sporadically, one week you're not on at all, you're not connecting at all, the next week you're on every other second, people won't know what to make of that. They won't know how to deal with that. So that reliability, that regularness of your engagement will create a very authentic way that you can engage them and connect with them. So as you think about those 4 things, what I'd like you to do now is go back to your community in your mind. Think about the interactions you've had recently and think about some of the things you're planning to do as you connect with your community. Are you being authentic? Are you being tangible, personal, accessible, and reliable? Really go through that list in your head and see how you're doing. And the key thing as you leave this session is to really find some ways to apply those in your community and think through, how can I apply those in a way that will help me to feel more authentic, that will help my community to feel like I'm really with them, like I'm a member with them, that we're on a journey together. So thanks for this time today, and hope that these lessons have really helped you to think that through and understand what it means to be authentic.